Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Red Carpet Lanes North, it's the bowling game with your hosts, Lee Rothman and Tom Cole.
Thank you very much. Listen to that crowd. Boy, that is the best rehearsed audience. Let's show them what else we practice. Now, if somebody does something well, what do we say? Ooh, wow. If we say something tremendously funny, what do we do? Ha, ha, ha. What was the other one? Ooh. Oh, no. Let's introduce the teams tonight. This is our Tuesday night, ladies' night. This is the first day of September. Yeah. Boy, time is flying. Introducing the team that bowls the red carpet Silver Spring for their sponsor, Marge Winter, and she's on the team. The Winter Janitor Supplies at 12,000 West Appleton. 120th.
Yeah, something like that. All right, team number 2 comes to us from Mars. No. They bowl at Red Carpet West. They're an unsponsored team. I love the name. Let's hear it for the Banana Splits. I like that.
Some very fine teams.
I got my watch on, Lee, and it sure does look like it's a special time.
It is Miller time. Boy, that is the time to enjoy the very best. You got the time, they've got the beer.
Yes, sir. Well, last night, Lee, we had another battle of the sexes, and the men won. And guess what, ladies? We had 13 splits last night. I hope that doesn't happen to you tonight. 13 splits in one night last night. That was a record. The high lady bowler so far in this very short 10-week roll-off is a 68. That's the score to beat right now. The top 16, we have 12 teams right now. So no matter what you do, how bad you are, how good you are tonight, you'll be in the top 16 for at least a couple of more days. The high is a 333. The low is a 201. So good luck tonight.
I think the one thing you forgot, Thomas, is to take $10 out of your pocket and put it in here. So let's do that for you. You can give us a check for that amount. Introducing, oh my goodness, this is the first of many unusual names this evening, Gene Pograzinski and Pat Kirsten. Come on out and play the bowling game, ladies. Get over close to me. I like ladies close to me. Come on. You see, my boss said we can't afford to pay you, but if you enjoy being close to ladies, you'll love this show. So get nice and close here.
All right.
Nice. I like this very much. You want to tell me about Winter Janitor Supplies, or should we wait and talk to Marge Winter?
Sure, you could talk to Marge about that.
Well, then let's talk to you about your team. In one word, how would you describe this bunch of brown-garbed ladies?
They're all terrific.
All?
All of them.
They're all nodding. Yes, we are. Yes. And your bowling buddy that you selected just moments before is Mary Jane Seba, S-E-J-B-A, out in Sheboygan Falls. Would you wave to her, please?
Hi there, Jane.
No, Mary Jane.
Oh, Mary Jane. Hi there, Mary Jane.
All right, and your average is what?
160.
160. Ooh, what's yours?
147.
140. She would be a favorite, 147. Yes. Minna Spurley of South Beloit is your bowling buddy.
Right.
And you work at First Wisconsin?
Right.
Where? Which one?
Well, downtown.
What do you do?
Don't ask.
I won't ask. Forget about it. We found out your average and everything. What are you, an embezzler or something, or what? I don't understand.
Work in lockbox.
What? Forget the whole thing.
Right. See, I
all
told
right.
you not to ask.
Go on over there. Well, it's going to be one of those nights. Here we go.
Well, we got the flowers. That's right. We're going to talk about the flowers first tonight. Yes, indeed. That's called Summer's Last Fling, and it's from Nature's Nook. As you all know by now, year after year after year, Nature's Nook supplies us with those beautiful centerpieces. Summer's Last Fling. Isn't that pretty? We'll be giving that out on Friday night show. After Friday night show. Hey, that's how we started our last night with a gutter ball.
Believe
Channel
that?
ball, yeah.
2 nights in a row, and I said I don't think it had ever happened before, but I think it's happened again.
That makes sense.
Jeannie Pogodzinski, P-O-G-O-D-Z-I-N-S-K-I, 34. Married 14 years to Alan. Children Paul, Joel, and Lori, a housewife and a homemaker who loves bowling, knitting, crocheting, and other craft work. And that's a better ball. 8 of them all day. Okay. This lady has had a 585 series and a 160 average, and that's pretty good bowling.
Tain't bad there, Lee Rothman. Tain't bad.
Opposing Pat Kirsten, who's out there right now. 147 average, yeah.
Oh, but the 5.
Bowling for the Banana Splits. They are not sponsored, right?
No, they aren't.
They're the team with appeal. The Banana Splits.
But they better not slip up.
That's what a lot of people wear on their feet at night is
Old fudge.
banana peels. It's better than slippers.
Old fudge, Lee Rothman, old fudge.
All right, we have our first mark of the night. And a good crowd. They were lined up all the way to North Avenue tonight trying to get in here. And we only have room for 50. Standing room only.
Then they got a big problem.
Uh-oh. She's having a problem. Keeps throwing off to the left. Jeannie's bowling for Marge Winter of Winter Janitor Supplies. Bowls twice a week. Bowls for the exercise. Gets me out of the house. Gets me away with friends for a night of fun and relaxation. Oh, that's better again, but a little light again. Another 9. No, this is a 9 count. All right. And she's looking for her first mark. Last night we gave out 2 sets of bowling lessons.
Yeah, we did, Lee. In fact, we gave one to the men and one to the ladies last night.
All right, now she needs a big count. And that's 18. The Winter Janitor Supply team versus the Banana Splits. Tuesday night, we're on at 6:30 these 3 nights, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so that the Brewers can follow us with the Kansas City Royals at 7:30 out at Royal Stadium.
Hey, by the way, speaking of heavyweights, we got a heavyweight in the audience tonight. I forgot to mention this last week. And I'm sure everybody around the world is going to be so thrilled to hear this. Yes, direct from Voyager 2. He flew back all by himself. Mike Winger's on. He was up on Voyager 2 taking pictures of Saturn. But he didn't want to go all the way up to Uranus, so he came back. Anyway, our friend Mike Winger's on is here. You know him, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. The man from the town crier.
Well, I hope to see at least a couple of doubles, maybe a few triples tonight. Layton's 59 and 60, Red Carpet North, where Larry Nowak's the manager. 76th and Florist.
We got, yeah, big problem here.
3 opens for Jeannie. Janine is her name. Janine Pogodzinski having nothing but problems tonight. The teams, of course, like to win. The bowlers like to get strikes because they know that's what we pay off for. But the best thing to do is to go after that big total so you can come back in our tournament in about 9 weeks and win $1,000 if you're the team that survives those 3 weeks of 16 teams. 16 teams battle it out, and somebody goes away with $1,000.
About on the 1, 2.
All right. Here's Janine. Pat Kirsten is doing a very good job for her team.
Wally, we were talking about the High Lady Bowler Prize, or actually we should talk about that. That is that beautiful women's high style, genuine blue sapphire white gold cocktail ring from Ruprecht and Tobin Jewelers. Brand new location at 3456 South 27th Street. Right across from Southgate is where Ruprecht and Tobin are right now.
Well, Thomas, if she doesn't make this, it is going to be bowling lessons. And this is a case where we've predicted so many times for people who don't understand that a high average is not necessarily a passport to success.
Did you explain to you that this is a money ball?
No, I didn't.
That's a $16 ball right here. Lee, from the Layton State Bank. If she makes it, they will pay out to the bowler and the bowling buddy.
Oh, good try. Good try. All right, it's going to be bowling lessons. And a 33 for Jeannie Pogodzinski and Mary Jane Saba. Her bowling buddy of Sheboygan Falls is not too happy with that. But those things happen on the bowling game. You never can predict. But her 160 average is not going to be as effective as this young lady's 147 tonight, because that gives her a 45 and a possible 65 for Pat Kirsten, bowling for Minna Spurley. She works at First Wisconsin, downtown, likes bowling, tennis, and golf. Been bowling 20 years now, and says the reason I bowl is it gets me away from Monday Night Football.
Now I've never heard it put that way before. That's a
All right.
I like that.
Now she's going to start off in the 60s, and the next 2 bowlers will be Jean Geyser and Susie Pettit. How do you like that name? P-E-T-T-E-D, Susie Pettit.
Isn't there a famous actress, Susanna Pettit?
This is D, Pettit.
Oh, Pettit.
And I said, was that last night you petted? And she says, yes. We'll return right after these messages.
on, slowpoke. It's Miller time.
When it's time to relax, Miller's got the beer.
This is the best potato chip available anywhere. Best because it's made right, starting with excellent potatoes. Vegetable shortening, not oil. So what you get is a lighter, crispier, tastier chip, and you get it only from Mrs. Howe's. The family's been making potato chips since 1933, and that tradition is your assurance of a quality product worthy of the name Mrs. Howe's. You can't find a better potato chip than Mrs. Howe's.
We do one thing
like no one else can do.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right.
We're America's favorite bite after bite.
Delicious fried chicken. We do it right for you.
Can I have a little bite? I don't have a drumstick.
Nope.
No other fried chicken tastes so right.
That's good.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. We do chicken right.
Homework, homework. Give me a break.
Try Summit Candy Bars. A delicious break anytime. Crunchy roasted peanuts. Lots of rich chocolate. And a crispy center. Summit.
A delicious break anytime. Hey, want to go to the game?
Guys, give me a break.
Summit Candy Bars. A crisp, delicious break anytime.
This is where we give you 3 minutes to sound off all the things you want to say.
Forget it.
She's not happy, friends, I'll tell you. Tom, what does she win?
I'll have the audience tell me, audience, what does she win? Very good.
So you see, you do get something out of this.
Thank you.
Your secret frame was over here in the 10th, and a strike there would have gotten you the toolbox from Tools and Abrasives that everybody wants.
Darn.
You have you have a bowling game towel that sort of matches your eyes, right? Would you like to read the name and everything on there?
Don Giardo's personalized. Don Ciardo.
That's better,
Pardon
okay.
me. Personalized Pro Shop. Champion Awards.
Now, wasn't that fun?
That's nice.
Thank you very much. Give her a hand. Pat Kirsten, almost an all-spare game, almost, but this one hurt you. This spare is going to get you a scrub-it-up wash and wax for your car with a hot wax and the underbody flush, okay? Yes. Your secret frame was in the 7th, and that would have been the gift certificate from Hoffer's Tropical Fish. You could have gone over there on North Avenue and just had a wonderful time there at 4321 West North. Your bowling game towel is also from Don Ciardo. Your team is up by about 29 pins, so you're in pretty good shape right now.
Right. Feel real good about that.
Thank you very much. Good to have you. There's the score, 62-33. The banana splits out in front, and a 4-6 split pays off this year.
Oh, Lee, I'll tell you, this year we have 2 cars this year, actually 3 to give away. And this year, if a 4-6 split is made, the bowler will win the use. I'm just trying to find my sheet of paper because we have 3 different automobiles. But that would be a 1982 Mercury Lynx for 1 year from Kaiser Lincoln Mercury at 7550 North 76th Street. And the bowler would have to supply his or her own insurance.
At 10, we have $100 to give away tonight. Last night, we gave away a 180 jackpot, so let's do it. $100 as we introduce Gene Geyser and Susie Pettit. And here they are. I see that you two know what to do. You've moved in nice and close, just the way I like it. Gene Geyser, G-I-Z-A.
Right.
And you are the mother of 3 and grandmother of 4.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Name the 3 children real fast. You have 1 second.
Glenn, Dennis, and Lewis.
And the 4 grandchildren?
John, Bobby, John, Sean, and Shane.
It never is easy under pressure. And you are a waitress at Bowman's.
Yes, I am.
Where's Bowman's?
On 81st and National in West Dallas.
And do you get a lot of tips?
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, in case the income tax department is listening, not very big ones, right?
Oh, not big ones, you're right.
All small tips, right?
Yeah,
What's the largest one you ever got?
Oh, $1.
$1? You're kidding. That was from Tom, I'm sure. What's your average here?
149.
142.
Oh, this is going to be close. Rodney Shield is your bowling buddy in Stoughton, Wisconsin. Say hi.
Hi, Rodney.
Hi, Rodney. And Arthur Neunenfeld is yours in St. Francis. Say hi, Arthur.
Hi, Arthur.
Any last words from either one of you?
Oh, I hope I make it through.
Better.
You hope you do better. Good luck, and it's going to be a very interesting. I predict it'll be close before this night's over.
The high lady bowler of this 10-week roll-off will win. Mr. Denison's back again. A $750 bedroom set from Denison Furniture and Carpeting in the city of South Milwaukee. So thanks to Fritz Denison down there in South Milwaukee. There we got our first strike tonight.
How about that, huh? You bet you. Gene Geyser with a nice strike right there. Opposing Suzanne Pettit, P-E-T-T-E-D. Up and away. Oh, no.
That is our 14th split this week. And that right there, Lee, is actually the 15th split. That's the 510, be a $35 gift certificate to Sherlock Clothing. 15 splits in
Boy,
just
I can't believe it.
A little over one show night.
Here's Suzanne trying for it. She's not going to get close. All right, here's Gene Geyser. Children Glenn, Dennis, Lewis, and grandchildren Bobby, John, Shane, and Sean. Postal clerk at the main post office in Milwaukee. Well, that's a 9 count. She's got to go for the 10-pin. Gene Geyser. Likes knitting, sewing, bowling, and biking. Born in Whitewater, Wisconsin. If you saw our show last night, you know that our special guest is John Curran, the manager of Red Carpet Celebrity. And John doesn't have a home, so he slept over, and he's here for tonight's show. And we've had questions phoned in ever since people saw you, because there are a lot of folks in your area who want to know certain things. For example, do you have any new programs for the fall at Red Carpet Celebrity that they can look forward to?
We certainly do, and they're proving to be very successful so far. We've got some shorter season programming for the junior leagues, and we also have a fine instructional program for them, and they're really turning out to be a good program so far for the juniors.
Do you have any program that could help somebody like Tom Cole?
Well, I don't know if Tom needs any help. I understand they even have a league named after him out at the Bolero this year. But we've got an instructional program on Monday evenings that I think could help just about anybody. And judging from your show last night, I think quite a few of them could use some lessons.
Any activities beside bowling going on this year?
Well, we've got a new aerobic dance program for the ladies, and that's proving to be very successful. Now, this starting the middle of September, we're going to have it Monday through Thursday.
Yeah, that kind of is fun to watch, too. Do you allow people to watch?
Well, I watch it myself occasionally, but...
Are you open Labor Day weekend?
We certainly are, and I don't know if you remember last year we had our 25-cent promotion with the bowling, 25 cents a game, and beer for 25 cents a glass, and hot dogs for 25 cents. We're going to do it again this year because of popular demand, and looking forward to a busy weekend.
All right. For more information, call the magic number.
282-0100.
Thank you, John. Good luck on a great year.
Thank you very much.
John Curran, manager, Red Carpet Celebrity. Always a pleasure to have John here.
Yep.
You see him occasionally in that other show.
Well, okay, you see him every Sunday.
Oh, yeah, but that was before last night when he said we got the best show in town.
Yeah, John's going to be hard for John to get in front of that camera now.
Boy, will he get the needle from Leo Pack.
Yeah, that's a good man. I'll tell you, John Curran's a good man. Always nice to have him here. 5'9", yeah.
All right, we have a possible 50 or 66 for Gene Geyser if she can get a 3-bagger here. We've only had one strike tonight.
Lee, the high man bowler of the upcoming 3-week fall tournament will win the 3-piece dining set from Fran Ellen Dinette Company. Good new sponsors on our show, 3170 South 27th Street, and an 80cc motorcycle.
Quite a prize.
Yeah, 2 prizes.
All right, Gene is bowling for Rodney Shield out in Stoughton, Wisconsin. Do you notice again this year our bowling buddies come from all over the Midwest?
It is only the first week.
Yeah, it's amazing. And people have been coming from all over the Midwest to watch the show, too. And if you want to come and see us, we're taping every Friday night at 6 o'clock and another show at 7:30. And then on Saturdays, we tape at 9, 10:30, and 12:30. But I've heard rumors we will not be taping next Friday night.
No, Lee, we won't be here. The Brewers' schedule will be knocking us out a couple of days the next week. So we will be here, though, next Saturday from 9 and 10:30
That'll
and 12.
be the 5th, right? I think we're off the 4th.
Yeah, we're
Friday
off the 4th. But
yeah.
we will be taping right here at Red Carpet North the 5th, so come on out.
Okay, now, if she makes this, there are 2 prizes involved. Kolb's flower, no. Yeah.
Yes.
Kolb's will give some flowers away. And also an album or tape from Total Eclipse.
Boy, I can't believe this. 16 splits.
No, not going to do it. So it's going to be a 45-42 victory for the Janitor Supplies of Marge Winter and Company. We'll be right back with match number 3.
All across America, people are taking the Pepsi Challenge. In Arizona, here's what they're saying.
I never noticed any difference before. I just drank both of them, didn't really care, but the Pepsi tastes a lot better.
Test just showed me I like Pepsi better.
Nationwide, more people prefer the taste of Pepsi over Coca-Cola.
The results of this test, I'd go get a Pepsi.
Both of them got a fair shake. Nobody could complain. I like Pepsi the best. Has a fresher taste.
It tasted good. I guess I'm going to be a Pepsi drinker now.
I will go to the bar and have a Pepsi.
What will you say? Take the Pepsi Challenge and find out.
He's the working man, forging dreams with fire, building, moving mountains, always reaching higher. He's the wheels that move a nation, the stitching in the seams. He holds it all together. He wears Levi's jeans, 'cause he knows we still build the Levi's jeans that helped build America.
Give that man a blue ribbon.
Hey, what are you doing here? You didn't think you'd get rid of me that easy. I didn't think you'd make it back.
When the real taste of beer is everything you thirst for. The original Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer.
It's all in the family, and what a family. Take Archie and his opinions.
If God had intended white people to dance with colored people, he'd have given us rhythm too.
Edith's a pussycat, but she can get mad.
It was glowing in the fifth.
And Gloria's life is one big frustration. All in the family. It's pure entertainment.
All in the Family continues weeknights at 6 on TV 18.
A victory's a victory, right?
Yes, even a few points help.
Even 3 pins. And also, I hope you have a sweet tooth because you have won for yourself the New Riches House of Cakes $10 certificate for that whipped cream torte. Look at that. 4353 South 27th. That is delicious.
We have some birthdays coming up.
Oh, that'll come in very handy. Your secret frame, oh no, way over here. You missed out on golf lessons. You could have had 6 golf lessons.
Oh, dear. I probably golf as bad as I bowl.
No, you were fine. And you get a bowling game towel, that nice orange one from Don Ciardo's place. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Give her a hand. Nice job. Susie, come on over, Susie. Your tips are not going to get any bigger now, I'll tell you. Well, 2 splits, though. That's not easy to make those. Here's where you needed a strike. And you could have had stationery to write to all your customers and tell them how cheap they are. From the printer on North Oakland. There's your bowling. Your bowling game towel. You're a good sport, and it's still anybody's battle, right?
Oh, right.
Thank you very much. Here's the score of the Banana Splits, 104. The winner, Janitor Supplies, 78. And Tom, over these 10 weeks, we have a prize for the High Lady Bowler of the 10-week roll-off. Now, what is that prize, Tom Cole?
Well, Lee, in the last 2 years, it's been the same $750 bedroom set from Denison Furniture and Carpeting in the city of South Milwaukee.
If we take $5 for each bowler and make a total of 10, we make this a total of $110 and introduce Harriet Lau and Chris Shanning to play the bowling game. Come on, girls. Nice and close. You are a postal clerk.
Right.
At the downtown post office?
Right.
What do you do?
Sort mail.
That's it?
That's it.
Anything interesting ever happen?
No. Not
Never?
really. Not really. No.
Just boring?
Boring.
Every day
sometimes.
sorting mail?
Same thing over and over.
How many of them do you tear up and throw away?
Oh, none.
I was trying to get you to admit something. Now you're a deli clerk at Kohl's.
Yes.
Which Kohl's?
82nd and Blue Mountain.
You are kidding.
No, what did I kid you?
I don't know. 82nd Blue Mountain. Are you the lady that gives us the dill pickles?
Sure.
Are you?
And the bologna.
Last time I was there, I got the bologna. Last time I was in there, I got a raw dill.
No, it wasn't our store. Come on.
Wow. That's pretty
We were
bad.
someplace else.
Sophie Richard is your bowling buddy, and she lives on South Muskego Avenue. Would love to know your average.
146.
146, okay. Joe Glocka is the name you selected. And your average?
140.
140. It's going to be very close. Shake hands. Come out fighting.
While the bowler rolls a perfect game, 6 strikes in a row. That bowler will win the use for 1 year of a brand new 1982 Toyota Tercel from Kaiser Toyota at 505 North Main Street in Thiensville. Now, the winner would have to provide his or her own insurance. But the use of a brand new 1982 Toyota Tercel for 1 year, Kaiser Toyota. Yes, in Thiensville.
Harriet Lyle, spelled L-A-H-L. 146 average, bowling for the Winter Janitorial Supplies. Married 35 years to Art. Has children Kathleen and Christine. 2 grandchildren, Christopher and Kelly. A postal clerk at the U.S. Post Office downtown. Does nothing but sort mail all day. And plays cards at night. Born in Grantsburg, Wisconsin. And she was going for a 6'10" and didn't do so well with that one. Tom, it's the old thing that we have every year for the last 8 years. It takes them a while to get warmed up. Come on. Oh, not another
Hey, that
one.
is a 4, 6, 10, and the 17th split in the last 2 nights. What is going on here?
You don't think that's why they're called the banana splits, do you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. What can she win?
Well, it is a money ball. It'd be $20 for...
No, it'd be more
Chris.
than that.
No, 4, 6, 10.
Oh, 4, 6, 10. Okay.
That would be it.
Oh, I thought she had
The Layton State Bank, she doesn't do it. 27 and Forest home.
Who are the teams tomorrow night, Tom Cole?
2 men's teams leave. Curtis Mathis, and I wonder if famous Curtis is going to be himself. It's going to be the Curtis Mathis team versus Dottie Bar. It just says Dottie Bar, or Doty Bar, D-O-T-Y Bar.
Well, if that were Madison, that would be Doty. It's spelled D-O-T-Y. If
Doty
it's in this
Bar.
town, I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, all right. There's our first strike in this match and our second tonight.
And we finally got another secret frame winner, finally.
All right.
That's our 4th one since we started the new season.
Christine Shanning up there right now. No relation to Carol Shanning.
It's
Christine. Yes, it is. Christine is married to children Mark and Craig. And she didn't like my gag about getting a raw dill. She's a deli clerk at Kohl's over there in Blue Mound. Likes golf, bowling, rug hooking. Yeah, nice. Oh, I thought she had it. Well, that's too bad. We are not seeing it again tonight.
Kelly, I really contend, and this happens every single year. The bowlers have got to get back into the whole system of bowling every week or twice a week, or whatever they do in their leagues. They've been off all summer for the most part, and they're a little bit rusty.
That's true. Well, tonight at 7:30, the Brewers take on the Kansas City Royals in the second of a 3-game series coming to you live from Royal Stadium. And our good buddies Steve Shannon and Kent Turtavanis will provide the play-by-play. Following baseball, the comedy of Wayne and Schuster at 10:30 tonight. Then watch the bowling game 1/2 hour earlier tomorrow night at 6:30. Again, followed by Brewer baseball at 7:30 tomorrow night. Now we go into the top of the 9th. Or where are we here? Bottom of the 9th. No, we're going in the top of the 9th.
And Chris needs a mark. She needs a mark real bad.
No, we're in the bottom of the 9th. That's where we are. You see, Tom Silbernagel is so big that he covers up the entire board. Well, Tom calls him a tall drink of water.
Big guy. He's a big drink of water.
Over 10th frame. She could get a 78 now. Harriet Lal, bowling for Sophia Richards, could come up with a 70. Hey, a jackpot. All right, $110 jackpot. 55 for her, 55 for her bowling buddy. If Harriet could get a strike right here on lane 60, let's see if she can put it together.
Come on, Harriet.
Touch it. Oh, no. All right, that will be a 45 and a possible 65 for Harriet Lal, but she must get a spare and then a strike to do it.
You know, we were talking, I want to mention this, if the bowler converts that very tough 4-6 split, we pay off, actually, Geyser pays off with the use for the bowler of a 1982 Mercury Lynx for 1 year And also the Escort for 1 year. We got to mention that too, because I didn't get that in last time. The 1982 Ford Escort for 1 year from Geyser Ford at 2319 North Prospect Avenue in Milwaukee. The winner must provide their own insurance.
2 great prizes, but they're difficult to get. All right, 54 for Harriet Lowell. No, she's not going to be in the pocket either. That will give her 35, possible 55. Thomas, she could win by 1 pin with a strike and a spare, or spare and a strike. The score is 104 for the banana splits, 78 for the winter janitor supplies. Boy, she needs this badly, and it's not going to get there. That will be a 43, so it's a victory for winter, and they're making a comeback.
Bet you never thought of this as a shopping bag. Well, McDonald's goes to market too. To Idaho for firm, meaty russets. And we pick only lean, 100% pure beef. The dairy gives us fresh milk and golden American cheese. McDonald's lettuce is picked crisp and fresh. Our fruit, juicy and ripe. All the makings for a good meal.
Big Mac sandwich, fries, and apple pie.
We've got quality in the bag.
Hey, Milwaukee, TV18 is reaching out to you. Come here, will you?
More tower, more power, more Brewer baseball.
Catch the Brewer action on TV 18.
Watch out, the laugh attack is back.
It's Saturday night!
The original Crazies
Still the cleverest species of them all.
are now 5 nights a week.
They are taking over.
So if you're the type that can handle outrageous fun,
We are the wild and crazy guys.
tune into comedy that's a cut above the rest. It's Saturday night, every weeknight at 10, starting September 21st on 18.
You guys are coming back, and 54 to 43 makes the score 147 to 132. You're only 15 pins down.
We've still got hope.
You bet you do. And the strike in the 8th, 3 games of bowling and a beverage from Red Carpet. And look at here, a secret frame winner.
That's right. Harriet and her bowling buddy Lee are going to win another new prize from the bowling show, and that is that gift certificate for Jefferson Meats to the value of $25.
Now let me see. Your bowling game towel, okay. And that's about it for the moment.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, come on over here. I want to see what Chris has to say. Chris, this was not your usual game, was it?
No.
What happened?
The alleys.
The alleys, okay. No prizes there. That's where you needed a strike, right there. And you could have had a bowling party for 4 with beverages from any of the red carpet lanes. We'll give you the bowling game towel to remember us by, a night you will never forget.
No,
Right?
that's for
Thank
sure.
you very, very much. The score is 147 to 132. Oh, we have an 8-10 or a 7-9 split. What happens?
Wally, the prize would be to the bowler the ultra-kinetic water conditioner from the Milwaukee Water Conditioning Company. They're at 1413 Summit Avenue in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
$120 in the jackpot as we introduce Marge Winter, the captain and the boss lady, and Kathy Cornuth right here. Kathy Cornuth. Did you say hi to Kathy Cornuth?
Hi, Kathy.
You got a lift to say that. Kathy Cornuth.
I didn't say her last name.
It's Cornuth.
Okay.
And you are Marge Winter of Winter Janitor's Supplies.
Yes.
And you have a company at 100 and, or what is it, 120?
120th and Appleton.
120th and Appleton. And you provide supplies for janitors.
For churches and taverns and...
Churches and taverns. That's a good combination. Yes, indeed. Kathy, what do you do to keep busy?
Oh, entertain the kids all day.
You're a busy housewife.
Yes, right.
And you spend hours teaching them to say Kathy Cornuth.
Right.
Right. What's your average?
149.
Your bowling buddy's Clarence Barnes. Say hi, Clarence.
Hi, Clarence.
And yours is Anna Madison out in Janesville.
Okay, hi, Anna.
And you're from Manistee, Michigan, one of the states on our cable network.
Yeah.
What's your average?
133.
149.
149? Well, that's good. Okay, go on over there. I don't understand this whole evening.
Ava Bowler converts the 7-10 split on the show. The prize is the complete Pennsylvania house bedroom set from Calder's Furniture Showplace, 650 South Highway 100, Milwaukee. Thank you to Calder's. That heavy prize there, boy.
Now, this is the lady that runs the place, Marge Winter, Winter Janitor Supplies. Supplies for taverns and churches and, you know, whatever.
Right.
She has 3 stepdaughters and 2 sons and self-employed in her own establishment. Born in Manistee, Michigan. She bowls because she likes to be with other people. She's a nice, friendly lady, but she's not going to be happy with that one. Tom, they came back to within 15 pins after trailing by a lot.
Charlie, good comeback here. Very good comeback.
And this is Miss Liff. Boy, you try saying Kathy Cornuth. K-O-R-N-U-T-H, Kathy Cornuth.
You know what you sound like? You sound like Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck?
When you do that. You sound like Daffy Duck.
What does he say? What's up, Duck? No, that's...
Thuffer and Thuckatash.
Oh, Thuffer and Thuckatash.
Yes.
Daffy... No, that's
yes.
not... Is
Thuffer and Thuckatash. He said that. Now you got me doing it. Will you stop this?
Nice ball. Oh, too bad. All right, top of the 8th. Here's Captain Marge Winter bowling for Anna Madison, one of our bowling buddies in Janesville. Say hi, Anna Madison.
Hi, Aunt Madison, Anna. Anna Madison. Yeah.
Do you tell them how easy it is to be a bowling buddy?
Well, it's so easy. I wish everybody out there that is viewing tonight would do it. I really do. Name, address, and telephone number on a postcard. What more do you have to, that's real easy. Put a little stamp on a postcard.
That's all there is to it?
And send it to Bowling Buddy. Post Office Box 16627, Milwaukee 53216. We got a prize right here. Leave the 5-7.
Sherlow's right there. She can do it if she can touch it, but she's not
way
going to get over far
outside.
enough, and that's going to be another open. And that brings up Kathy Cornuth for the Banana Splits. Banana Splits leading by 15 pins, and they're trying to get it up a little higher. That's a good ball, but she ends up with a 4-pin. Thomas, we haven't had a mark in this particular match yet.
Well, and only 2 strikes all night.
That is the sad fact of life. Kathy is married with 4 children, Shelley, Sherry, Sandy, and Cindy. And you try calling those children without getting mixed up. Shelley, Sherry, Sandy, and Cindy. All right, Mommy did it. And they're increasing the lead, the Banana Splits. Here's Marge Winter. Remember, the teams want to get enough pins so they can go back in our tournament in about 9 weeks and compete for the $1,000. Hey, Marge. All right, they're yelling, hey, Marge.
Boy, that's finally going to strike in the 9th frame, that delicious Roseanne's pizza.
Oh,
Oh, my.
Another
Another money ball lead. That is the 579. It would be $21 for Kathy Corneth and $21 for a bowling buddy from our buddy Mel Dietering, president of the Layton State Bank at 27th and Forest Home.
Tom, we just had a phone call from a listener in West Allis who wants to know when will we have our initial top 16?
After tomorrow night's show. After tomorrow evening's show. That'll be the very...
about Thursday we can have one. Do we want to look at it or not?
Well, I hope we'll get a chance to look at it, Lee, at the beginning of the show.
Do we want to? That's the question.
The way the scores are right now, I don't know.
Want to tell them what's high?
What's high at 333.
333, which is fairly respectable.
Well,
but
it's
then
201 right now.
Then they drop off a little bit.
Way down. Well, we have a 333. The next one is a 301.
Yep, that is the way it's been going. 10th frame, and she is having nothing but problems right here trying to come up with a spare.
Well, she was lucky. She had a strike up there, so
yeah,
she didn't lose anything.
Very difficult. She's going to be way outside.
Now she lost something.
Okay. Here's Kathy. Marge ends up with about a 32. She got it? Come on, another split. Tom, between last night and tonight.
Lee,
that's what, 17 or 18 splits?
No, I think that's 20 now.
20 splits in 2 nights. Good heavens. You know what one lady said to me when we recorded this? It was a very humid evening. And they think that maybe the humidity had something to do with bringing about these splits.
20 splits, Lee, in the last 2 nights. That is amazing. That's really a record. That really is a record.
No, it's all over. We shall return in just a moment.
Aunt Ruth, you're supposed to be a guest.
Oh, I just did some shopping.
And you did the dishes.
Goodness, the glasses you washed last night are so clear. Mine are spotty.
I'm surprised at Cascade.
Wasn't Cascade. You were out, so I bought this bargain brand. But now you got spots.
Cascade can make a difference.
Try Cascade. Most bargain brands can leave drops that spot, but Cascade sheeting action leaves glasses virtually spotless. So you can see why Cascade's the better buy.
True Value. More than a name, it's quality. Dependable name brand products at prices you can afford. It's selection. The kind you have a right to expect from the nation's largest hardware chain. And it's service. The added benefit you won't find everywhere else. When you're looking for a store that does more than sell merchandise, look to True Value. More than a name, it's our way of doing business.
Mr. Schuster, it's for you.
More cops around you than you got hair on your head.
Wonderful.
I've been in prison for most of the past 35 years.
At least you can get out once in a while.
What kind of massage can you get at the Garden of Eden?
You kidding? We busted that joint 3 times already.
It's Barney Miller, weeknights at 5:30, starting September 7th on TV 18.
Wisconsin is a beautiful state, and it's a wondrous place to live, to work, to raise our families. And we have a tradition of fairness here, a tradition of fair play, and a tradition of justice, which means something to us, and which we teach our children. That's why the Wisconsin State Bar, our state organization of lawyers, established the Lawyers Hotline.
Good evening, Lawyer Hotline. Can I help you?
Not to hire you simply because of your age is illegal.
You certainly do have some rights.
We don't accept injustice lightly in Wisconsin. If you've got a problem, call the State Bar toll-free. Find out about your rights.
What do you want to say, Marge?
Nothing. I haven't got anything to say after that last frame.
Well, it could happen. It's not easy bowling on TV.
Well, my son said I should bowl normally, and that's just what I did.
That's what she did. She bowled normally. Strike in the 9th, you're going to get a pizza from Roseanne's. Isn't that nice? 2600 North Booth. The secret frame for you is way over there, and that would have been Esser paints that you could have used in your supply. Yes. And you get a bowling game towel, a nice orange one, and that's from Don Ciardo. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And let's introduce the winner, Kathy Corneth. Kathy Corneth, no strikes, no prizes. That's where you needed it. That would have been a Claremore portrait of the Corneth clan. But we can't give it to you. The bowling game towel is what we give you. Let's see. That's about it for the moment, but thank you very much. Okay. And you brought the team up to 190 to 164. Looks like a pretty good lead right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll find out.
I hope Lynn keeps going.
Okay. All right. Now, $130 in the jackpot. Anchor bowler time. Let's see if the banana splits are going to hold the lead or the winter janitor supplies are going to pull it out. We'll find out. Here's Chris Yetka and Lynn Milos right here. Is that right, Milos? Milos. You are captain.
Right.
And Chris Yetka is the anchor bowler for her team.
You got it.
I'll take it. Rose Janice of Franklin is your bowling buddy. Anything you want to tell us about your highlight of your bowling career?
No.
All the 300s?
No.
600s?
No.
250?
Close.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's your high?
About a 234.
Hey, these are two good bowlers. What's your average?
150.
About a 150.
Well, this will be very even. Are you all ready? Let's see. Arlene Yan of South Logan is your bowling buddy.
Fine.
You ready?
Yes,
Shake
I am.
hands. Wish each other luck.
Lots of luck.
And go out there and do it for the Gipper. Here we go.
Well, we have a bowler convert the 8-10 or the 7-9 split again. The prize this year is the Ultra Kinetic Conditioner, and that is from the Milky Water Conditioning Company at 1413 Summit Avenue, Waukesha. Do it the Milky Way, as Lee Rothman has coined that famous phrase.
Chris Yetka, very attractive young lady with another split, Tom.
Lee, that is the, I'm getting tired of seeing these splits. That's a 4-7-10, and that would be $21 for Chris, 21 for a bowling buddy from the Layton State Bank. Ouch.
Well, you know, the true test will be if and when the humidity stops humidifying or whatever it does.
Lee, I don't think it's the humidity. I really don't.
Don't you?
No, I don't.
Well, Tom, all of a sudden a rash of 20-some splits in 2 days.
We had a lot of splits last week, though, too, Lee. We really did. But
not like this.
Not this many. But you can't blame it on the humidity, Lee. You just can't. That's not a very concrete explanation.
Well, let's blame it on the concrete. Maybe that's got something to do with it.
Oh, gosh. Why do I even bring it up?
I can't blame it on the bowlers. That wouldn't be nice.
But I'm being honest.
They would call us chauvinists.
But I'm sorry, Lee. I'm being honest. You got to correct. You know, you just can't keep throwing the ball the same way.
Hey, we have a jackpot coming up shortly.
Yeah, just a minute. We'll have a jackpot.
Lynn Milos, M-I-L-O-S. Married 19 years with children Dan, Lori, Linda, and John. Oh, no. It's almost as if neither team wants to win this match tonight. The banana splits up 190 to 164. 3 frames to go, lane 60. Chris Yetka. Married 6 years to Dane. Children Christopher and Kelly, a housewife. Come up. Yeah.
That's a nice looking ball, Chris. Yep.
And a big smile on her face as she comes back.
Now, see, that's what I was talking about on adjusting. She just adjusted from her first ball. Very nice. And here we got a jackpot.
This ball is worth $130. What do you say? Oh, no.
And another split, Lee, the 22nd split in 2 nights.
I can't believe it.
5-10.
22 splits. And in the words of Tom Cole, it is not the humidity. It is not the heat. It is not the lanes.
It's one of those things, Lee, and it's not
one of those things.
It is not the weather. It is just not the weather. I'm telling you that.
Oh, she tried. Good try, too. Well, that takes us over to the top of the 9th, and here is Chris Yetka, Y-E-T-K-A. I think she said she is Bohemian. That's a very unusual name. She is secretary of her bowling league and enjoys doing all sorts of stitchery, making candles, and crocheting. She will never worry about light. She makes her own candles. Let there be light. Come on, mix them up.
And another money ball. Well, that's a baby split, Lee. This is the 4-5. She makes it $9 from the Layton State Bank. $9 to her bowling buddy. Yeah, they're
totally amazing. Thomas, she's had a 244 and a 565, and that's certainly not bad. She's been on 3 league championship teams.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now, if she can fit this in, she'll win.
Nope. So that takes us to the bottom of the 9th. Lynn Milos
Homemaker likes golfing, volleyball, tennis, cross-country skiing, and cards. She's on lane 60.
Come on, Lynn, right here.
Yeah. All right. And she is happy as, oh, look at that. She is delighted. Okay, now over to the 10th, and here's Chris Yetka.
That gives us 5 strikes tonight so far. 5 strikes. And numerous splits.
That's not too bad right there. 6 strikes tonight. All right. Now a possible 66 for Chris. But in all honesty, Tom, there's no way they can win it now.
But, Lee, I have some good news.
You're kidding.
They will be in the top 16. For how long, we don't know yet. That I don't know. But a double, a little high.
Oh, that was high. 56 is possible. And there's no way they can win it because Lynn has that just about taken care of with her strike. 22 strikes in 2 nights. I mean, splits in 2 nights. That is absolutely amazing. Chris Yetka rolling for Rose Janis, Franklin, Wisconsin. She's a lefty. Fires a good-looking ball. Look at that come up. All right, here's Lynn. Chris is going to end up with a 56. And the high on the board tonight is a 62, and the low on the board tonight is a 32. Lynn Milos right here. She's been bowling 10 years now. Bowls in a coffee clutch league and couples league. Says it's fun to be with other people and bowling with friends and relatives. Always fun.
I believe the Winners Janitor Supply ends up with a 220 total for their team.
Very, very nice. Now she can win by 1 pin, Tom, in this particular match.
Yeah, she can, Lee.
But
it's all over.
The teams have decided it long before this.
Yeah, the banana splits are going to take this victory, Lee. They're going to take the victory.
Looks fairly good. Well, that'll be an 18 total and a 55. She loses by 1 pin. In that last-ditch effort for a comeback, it was 56 to 55 for the Winter Janitor Supplies. We're going to take time out now to have some words of wisdom from our sponsors.
This is too good to pass up. Your Chevy dealer summer sales spectacular.
I got a beautiful deal. I tried other dealerships and they didn't even compare to Chevrolet.
They gave me some good financing, which I could afford, made my monthly payments manageable.
I bought a Chevy van at the same price for a 1981 they would have bought a leftover Ford van.
Chevy holds its value, always has.
See your Southeast Wisconsin Chevy dealer.
Doesn't everyone pay the same on 2.5-year money market certificates?
First Savings pays more than banks pay. First Savings offers high money market interest with FSLIC insured safety. And a $2,000 certificate deposit or $500 in a passbook qualifies for a no minimum balance, no service charge checking account that pays interest on every dollar, plus a no-fee Visa card. First Savings 2.5-year money market certificate is better than money in the bank.
I read it for the world news.
I read it for the movies.
I read it for the science news.
I read it for the sports.
For new technology.
For the economy.
For space news.
For people.
Education.
Medicine.
Show business.
Books.
Call this toll-free number now and get Time for half the cover price. 25 issues for $16.97, the basic subscription rate. Less than 69 cents an issue. Plus, you get this bonus with your paid subscription. It's yours absolutely free. The Time Desk Reference Library, a Webster Dictionary, a Roget's Thesaurus, and a Signet Hammond Atlas of the World, all in a desktop case. Get this 3-volume reference library free, along with Time at half the cover price. Call toll-free 1-800-621-8200.
For business news.
Washington.
People.
For everything.
This is the biggest offer Time has ever made on TV, so call right now.
There's something new coming to town.
Yes, that's the truth. I'm square.
It's bigger than a bread box.
Well, say, that changes everything.
Funnier than a dog chewing peanut butter.
I think we should turn off the TV.
What can it be?
I'll give them just 10 seconds to find out who the culprit is.
It's Saturday night, every weeknight at 10, starting September 21st on 18.
In her attempt for a last-second comeback for her team, Chris won 56-55. Give her a hand. No, it's a victory.
Better than nothing, right?
Absolutely. But the final score, you want to move over just a little, 245 to 220, the banana splits. And all of their followers are happy, right? Ha. The strike of the 8th, 3 games of bowling and a beverage from Red Carpet. And the strike in the 10th, the Scrub It Up Wash and Wax for your car. With a hot wax and the underbody flush. Right.
I remember that.
You remember that. Everybody remembers that. But with all those strikes, would you believe this?
I believe it.
That's your luck. That would have been a Denison gift certificate from Fritz Denison in the city of South Milwaukee. You get a bowling game towel, a victory for you, but not for your team. So all we can say is thanks for showing up.
Well, thank you.
Bye. Chris Yetka, ladies and gentlemen. Lynn, I'm sure you're happy you showed up tonight. You had a good time. I saw you smile when you got that strike.
Yes, I did.
One of the few times tonight anybody smiled. Actually, that's good for a pizza from Roseanne's and a Scrub It Up for your car. And the secret frame, again, way over here. That would have been a gift certificate from Colb's Flowerland. They're open Sundays and holidays at 132nd and Capitol and 58th and West Center. And you have a bowling game towel from Don Ciardo. Any last words?
With lots of fun.
You two teams are in the top 16.
That's good.
Thank you very much. All right. And tomorrow night we'll start off with another $10 in there, making $140. But tonight we have prizes for high and low.
That's right, Lee. The high tonight was Pat with a 62, wins with her bowling buddy. The oil change and filter for their cars for Venus Ford. 3250 East Layton Avenue in Cudahy. Marge was low with a 32. She's going to win with her bowling buddy. A flowering shrub from Nature's Nook at 16980 West National Avenue, New Berlin, and a transmission tune-up and filter for her car, the bowling buddy's car, at Accurate Transmission, all Milwaukee locations.
Well, we always have a cash frame buried up here, and tonight, right in the first ball in the first frame, we did not get a strike there, and Janine could have had herself $18, but not tonight. That's the way the whole thing went tonight. But to make everybody happy, the winning bowler in each match is going to get a $10 gift certificate from the Photomat Corporation. That'll be very, very nice. And the losing bowler of each match is going to get a certificate for 6 12-ounce cans of Jolly Good soda. All right. Now, that's not all. We have winning team bowlers getting, for all the winning team bowlers, a 6-pack of beer. Okay? And a bowling game trophy from Don Ciardo's Personalized Champion Awards and a box of Mrs. Howe's potato chips. Now, that's not all. We have more prizes coming up. For example, losing team bowlers are going to get a bowl of real chili to remember us by and a certificate for the Mexican buffet at El Vagabond. Now, you and I have tried that, and that is good.
Excellent.
And you get to see the Skip Wagner show with free admission.
That's good, too.
That's good, too. And all bowlers get your bowling game towel from Don Ciardo, and for your sweet tooth, a chocolate trophy from Quality Candy to remember us by, okay? So everybody goes out with something.
Well, tomorrow night we will establish, after tomorrow night's show, the initial top 16 for the 1981-82 season. We have a men's battle tomorrow night, Curtis Mathis versus the Doty Bar.
Okay. Tonight we want you to stay tuned for Kansas City baseball with the Brewers in Kansas City, from Kansas City. What do they call it? Royal Stadium, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. Now, our sponsor, Miller Beer, says if you got the time, we got the beer. Remember the name Miller when you want the very finest in beer. And remember the name The Bowling Game when you want the finest in bowling. So
6:30.
6:30 tomorrow night, we'll be back again. Till then, good night, good luck, and good bowling, everybody!